All-American Showdown. Coco Gauff versus Amanda Anisimova, who will take the China Open title. Trophy. The air in Beijing is charged with anticipation, the kind that only arrives when history is about to be written. Two young American stars, Coco Gauff and Amanda Anisimova, have battled their way through a gauntlet of world-class opponents, and now only one question remains. Which of them will walk away as the China Open champion? The stage is grand. The China Open, held at the gleaming National Tennis Center, is no ordinary tournament. It's a global battlefield where the world's best converge, a proving ground for champions. For Coco and Amanda, this isn't just about another title. It's about pride, momentum, and the chance to stamp their authority on the international stage. This final is more than a clash of rackets. It's a duel of styles, personalities, and destinies. One embodies relentless energy and youthful fire. The other, calm precision and unflappable poise. It's the quintessential All-American Showdown, a rivalry that could define a new era of women's tennis. The road to Beijing. Every great final is built on a journey, and both Coco and Amanda's roads to this moment have been nothing short of remarkable. Coco Gauff, the meteoric rise. At just 20 years old, Coco Gauff has already etched her name into tennis history. Bursting onto the scene at 15 with her Wimbledon victory over Venus Williams, Coco has evolved from teenage prodigy into a bona fide champion. Her 2023 U.S. Open triumph solidified her as one of the brightest stars in the sport. In Beijing, Coco has been nothing short of dazzling. Her opening round saw her blitz opponents with explosive forehands and bullet serves, dispatching players in straight sets with a confidence that left no doubt. She came here for the crown. In the quarterfinals, she faced a grueling test against a seasoned top 10 rival. The match stretched to 3 sets, but Coco's resilience, footwork, and refusal to back down carried her through. The semi-final was a showcase of her maturity. With tactical brilliance, she dismantled her opponent's game plan, sealing her place in the final. Amanda Anisimova, the return of the artist. For Amanda Anisimova, Beijing is a story of rebirth. At 24, she's already experienced the highs and lows of professional tennis. A French Open semifinalist at 17, Amanda's career was briefly derailed by injuries and personal challenges. But champions aren't defined by setbacks, they're defined by comebacks. This tournament has marked Amanda's renaissance. Her effortless shot-making, particularly her trademark backhand down the line, has dazzled fans. She weathered storms against big hitters, turned defense into art, and stunned higher-ranked opponents with her calm precision. By the time she reached the semifinals, she had already become one of the stories of the tournament. Her semifinal victory was poetry in motion, a blend of grace, power, and strategic mastery. For Amanda, this final is more than a chance at title. It's a moment to reclaim her place among tennis's elite. Clash of styles. What makes this matchup so compelling isn't just the stakes, but the contrast in how these two young women play the game. Coco Gauff thrives on athleticism and intensity. Her game is built around speed, defense, and an explosive forehand that can flip a rally in an instant. She chases down impossible balls, thrives in long rallies, and uses her fiery energy to overwhelm opponents. Amanda Anisimova is the artist of the two. Her strokes are smooth, her timing impeccable. Where Coco is fire, Amanda is water. Her backhand is one of the purest on tour, capable of painting lines with surgical precision. She plays with patience, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It's power versus precision, emotion versus composure, a battle that promises to push both players to their limits. The weight of legacy. This isn't just a match for a title. It's a match for identity, for legacy, for the right to be called a leader of American tennis. American women's tennis has long been defined by legends: Serena and Venus Williams, Lindsay Davenport, Jennifer Capriati. For years, the question has been, who will carry the torch forward? Coco and Amanda represent two possible answers. If Coco wins, she solidifies her reputation as the next great American superstar, a player capable of dominating every surface and every stage. If Amanda triumphs, it marks a return of prodigy once thought lost, proving that resilience and artistry still have a place in modern tennis. This final is not just about the present. It's about shaping the narrative of the future, the match within the match. To predict who might prevail, it's worth diving into the tactical battlegrounds where this match will be fought. The serve battle. Coco's serve has become a weapon, consistently hitting speeds north of 115 miles per hour. If she can maintain high first serve percentages, she'll control the tempo. Amanda's serve is less powerful but more varied. She uses angles and placement to pull opponents wide, opening the court for her ground strokes. The baseline exchanges. Coco thrives in extended rallies. Her ability to absorb pace and counterattack is unmatched. Amanda prefers shorter exchanges, using her timing to redirect shots and strike winners early. The mental game. Coco feeds off adrenaline. If the crowd is loud and momentum swings her way, she becomes almost untouchable. Amanda relies on composure. Even when down, she rarely shows panic. Her calm could frustrate Coco if rallies don't go her way. This duel will likely come down to who can impose their style first. Will it be Coco's fire or Amanda's water? The Beijing atmosphere. Few places in the tennis world provide a stage as electrifying as Beijing. The fans are knowledgeable, passionate, and respectful, cheering with vigor but admiring artistry just as much as raw power. In this final, the energy will be divided. Some will rally behind Coco, the fiery U.S. Open champion whose charisma draws cheers worldwide. Others will root for Amanda, the comeback artist whose elegance inspires admiration. Either way, the roar of the Beijing crowd will lift both players to new heights. This is the kind of atmosphere where legends are born. What's at stake? Beyond the trophy, this match carries ripple effects for both players. For Coco, a win here would make her season legendary. U.S. Open champion, China Open champion. It would mark her as a consistent force, not just a one-hit wonder. It would also bring her closer to the world #1 ranking, a goal that now feels within reach. For Amanda, a victory would symbolize a return to the top tier of women's tennis. It would silence doubters, boost her ranking dramatically, and restore the belief that she can compete for slams again. In essence, the winner of this final won't just claim a title. They'll claim momentum, identity, and the spotlight heading into 2026. No matter who wins, this is a victory for tennis. Two young women, carrying the legacy of American tennis into the future, giving fans a final worthy of legends. But only one can wear the crown. Only one will lift the China Open trophy high into the Beijing night. Will it be Coco, the unstoppable force on a meteoric rise? Or Amanda, the comeback queen reclaiming her throne? The answer is just one match away. And whatever the outcome, history will never forget the All-American Showdown in Beijing. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.